Kung Fu Panda, Legends of Awesomeness, Kung Fu Road Trip. We are taking a vacation, 师傅 announced. Paul and the Furious Five gasped. They weren't getting along. You want us to spend more time with each other? Monkey asked. Yes, 师傅 said firmly. We are going to the secret museum of Kung Fu. 师傅 told Paul and the Furious Five about the museum. Centuries ago, the masters built it to keep China's most powerful weapons safe. There is only one key to the museum and one map to reveal its location, 师傅 said, and I bought them both. It's important that no one sees a group of Kung Fu masters traveling to the museum, said 师傅. We don't want to give away its location. We can go in disguise in my dad's noodle mobile, Paul offered. Excellent, 师傅 said. It will give me a chance to wear my false beard. The next day, the group squeezed into the noodle mobile. Dibs on the back seat, shouted Crane. I'm already in the back seat, Monkey said. But you didn't call dibs, Crane pointed out. I'm sitting here. That's automatic dibs, Monkey said. There is no automatic dibs, Crane retorted. Don't make me come back there, 师傅 yelled. Paul decided to do a magic trick. He wanted to amaze the Furious Five by escaping out of handcuffs. 1, 2, 3, behold, he said grandly. But he was still handcuffed. Great trick, Paul, Mantis said. He sounded bored. The group had no idea that they were being followed by some wolves. Once we have the map to the secret museum, the phantom crystal will be ours, their leader said. The wolves stopped the noodle mobile. Their leader grabbed the map. He also grabbed the key, but 师傅 didn't know it. Once they had gotten away, the wolves opened 师傅's map. It was blank. We will have to follow them to the museum, their leader said. Meanwhile, Paul and the Furious Five were back on the road. They were still arguing. 师傅 turned around to stop them. There was no one watching where the noodle mobile was headed. Soon, they were zooming down a steep hill. Just before the noodle mobile flew over a cliff, everyone jumped out. Vacation's over, 师傅 said. But we have got a museum to find, said Paul. No one knows where the museum is, including me, 师傅 confessed. But you had a map, Paul said. The map was blank, 师傅 replied. I thought the journey would help us bond. Since you don't want to be a team, you're all on your own. 师傅 walked away. Everyone else walked off too. Some vacation, Paul said. A few minutes later, 师傅 stumbled across a stone with the symbol carved into it. Shifu looked up. I found the secret museum, he cried. He reached into his pocket for the key. Looking for this? Someone snarled. It was the wolf leader. He was holding the key. The wolves captured Shifu. Then they found Po and the Furious Five. Inside the museum, the wolves put them all in handcuffs. The wolf leader grabbed the phantom crystal. With the phantom crystal, no walls can stop me, he cried. All the riches of the world will be mine. The wolves grabbed Shifu and left Po and the Furious Five in the museum. There was no way out. Worst vacation ever, said Tigress. Po had a familiar question for the group. Who wants to see a magic trick? He asked. No one, shouted Viper. Behold, Po announced. He was out of the handcuffs. He helped the others get free. We can split up again if you want, Po said, or we could work as a team to save Shifu. They all agreed to work together. Po found the wolf leader. He was admiring the phantom crystal. This thing is amazing, he said. It does look pretty cool, Po agreed. The wolf leader was shocked to see Po and the Furious Five. Destroy them, he shouted to the other wolves. Everyone began fighting. The wolf leader thought he had won the battle with Po. Any last words? He asked. Yes, Po answered. Behold, Po had the phantom crystal. Best trick ever, Po said. Po, Shifu, and the Furious Five defeated the wolves. Working together, there's nothing we can't do, Shifu said. Absolutely, Po said. All in all, this was a pretty good trip. Everyone agreed. And we should never do it again, Po added. Everyone agreed with this too. Now you sound like a team, Shifu said proudly.